Yo, Livian, what's the word, my nigga? I seen ain't nobody live. I was like, let me go live for a little bit, see what happens. You heard? Salute to everybody pulling up. Trooper, what's the word? I can't call him. Just chilling, just chilling. I see. You know, I've been watching a lot from the bushes. You heard? I come by and say what's up and shit like that, but I've been doing a lot of watching from the bushes and shit. This shit's getting nasty out here. Humble Gemini, salute. Be careful out there. You heard? It's summertime. Motherfuckers don't know how to act. Justo, what's the word? I just came to shoot the shit for a little bit. I was gonna go on a vertical, and I'm like, nah, let me not do a vertical. I'm gonna do a StreamYard, cause when I be doing vertical, motherfuckers be wanting to pull up and shit like that. I'm like, you know what? Let me just go live for a little while, shit like that. I'm bored. Ain't got really shit going on right now. Did all the shit I had to do this morning, so I'm like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? See, you know, OG was out there early this morning, monkey. OG be having me dying. You heard? These last couple weeks been kind of a little hectic for me and shit like that. One thing I can tell you, and as fucking twisted as it sounds, this dirty sector shit, like this shit will distract you from other shit. You know what I'm saying? It's fucked up to say, but this is the kind of therapy I needed from these last couple weeks. I've been going through some bullshit. Um, and believe it or not, there's some therapy. Cynical salute. You know what I'm saying? Um, definitely some kind of therapy, and it's twisted. It's twisted to be able to say, yo, I needed this. Like, usually when motherfucker going through some kind of rough times or hard times and shit like that, motherfuckers supposed to leave this bitch. You know what I'm saying? And go get their mind right and shit like that. But for some twisted, sick reason, I find that this is like the kind of speed I need to be on. The dirty sector shit. The fuckery. You heard? That's a fact. Hit the like button. Hit the like button for your boy. Trooper, I can't see you on the like on my other device, but I can see you in the stream yard. That's just weird as hell. Salute to everybody though. You heard? I've been just chilling. Um, like I said, I ain't really been around too much, so I don't really know what like I see who's shooting at who and shit like that, but yesterday in the afternoon, somebody put me on to some shit that this fucking clown bozo with no penthouse was talking shit. I seen last night this fucking mookster was fucking wilding out on fucking the same old shit, the same old shit. This fucking I don't know. I don't even know what to call him. I don't even know what to call him. This nigga's not. He's not. He like the shit the nigga says about kids and shit like that. That shit fucking crazy to me. You heard? You heard? There's a lot of I really don't really see too many people supporting that sucker, but um he does. He goes live and the nigga be saying the craziest shit. The craziest shit, and then what's even crazier is that he has, if I'm not mistaken, two shorties that support him, and then the other weird AP weirdo ass nigga, um, he supports, and that shit just leads me to believe that them niggas is some fucking. You gotta imagine how their real life be. You heard? Their real life gotta be fucking crazy. If they sitting there supporting that clown, especially if the dude, it don't really matter. You know what I'm saying? But them women, BK718, what's the word? Um, the women to me is what gets me. You know what I'm saying? They when he say some shit about when he's putting grape jackets on other people, and when he's pretending to give a fuck about certain shit, women and kids, or when he talks about the I don't even want to say Shorty's name, but the uh they used to call her a primate. You heard? Respectfully, that's what they did. I just don't want to say her name respectfully, but they used to call her a primate. When Homeboy was up there talking about, oh, y'all call her a primate, she's beautiful, them shorties in the chat, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that's fucked up to say this and that and the third. So you're like, oh, they, at the end of the day, they stay women. But then this nigga be saying the foulest shit about niggas and niggas as kids and shit like that, and them fucking same women be in the chats laughing and egging shit on and making excuses and shit. And I'm like, that shit is wild work, respectfully, you heard? That shit is wild work. For the women that don't be typing the homeboy's chat, salute to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because even if you do fuck with him, at least y'all some of y'all show that you're not typing in his shit. But the women that do be in his chat, I'm like, man, shame on y'all, yo, respectfully, you heard? Respectfully. Fucking clown ass nigga. This nigga gonna have me. He gonna come up there on somebody on Grizzly's platform, and he's gonna tell me, nah, I knew your baby mom is a fucking liar. She's a white woman, she's this and she's that. Then the next day, the niggas fucking requested me on Instagram, and then 3 weeks later, I don't show him no kind of love. I still troll him. He gets mad and blocks me. And now I'm all this bullshit he keeps saying I am. That's just crazy to me, you heard? That dude is a real fucking. I don't even know how people. OG, what up? I don't even know how people fuck with the dude. You heard? Like, I understand the trolling part and shit like that. Like, motherfucker might want to go in there and troll and give him a hard time. I understand that, but like to sit there and to sit there and like like egg him on and make him feel like he's saying something like that shit is whack as hell, man. The nigga's a fucking clown, yo. He's a fucking clown. Who? Listen, listen. Shout out to Top Shots. You heard? Top Shots tells a motherfucker, listen, if you troll me and you call me a mook or you cross that mook line and you say I'm gonna violate you in that sense. Motherfuckers will sit here and call the man a mook. They'll call the man all kinds of shit. Then the motherfucker turns around and fucking starts sending mad fucking gay DMs and doing all kinds of weird shit, right? But he'll warn a motherfucker before he does the shit. Motherfuckers will still proceed to cross that line with him. Then when he turns around and does that and starts talking all kinds of mook shit to y'all, motherfuckers get upset at the nigga. This motherfucker, Ra, Bobby Ramos, salute. This motherfucker, Ra, came on the internet and said a story about him being with another man. The shit that I was told about the nigga being saying about other raping other people's kids and shit like that, and motherfuckers are still going to his chat just to support him. That shit is crazy, you heard? Dude's a fucking clown for real, for real. I'm definitely not subscribed. I only go to his channel when somebody sends me a link and says, yo, homeboy's over there wilding such and such up. Wilding such, so I'll go over there and listen to shit like that. But I'll never like to be subscribed to him, even the Culo de Boys nigga. That other fucking flaming fag, you heard? That nigga's and I don't fuck with SP. SP's a clown, a dick rider, you heard? But when SP was about to fucking flame that nigga up a couple years ago, I was like, nah, yo, the nigga didn't really understand. And I squared it off for the niggas. Lasky's World. I don't know who you is, but salute. Um, the nigga, I never been subscribed to Cuba. Never. Um, he's a hating ass nigga. Always wants niggas to show the nigga love. Just like the 050 Ducks nigga. Both them niggas, him and Cuba. Want niggas to show the niggas love, come to my platform. Oh yeah, it's lit over here. We're starting these gay little gaming gangs. You heard? They do this all this fucking shit, and when the shit don't pop off, they feel like they some well-respected men. They feel like they made men around these motherfuckers. You heard? They come around this bitch. They like uh, um they some niggas, for some fucking bizarre reason feel like because they might have a couple dollars in their pocket that they can come around this bitch and be the motherfucking man, nigga. That shit don't work, bro. That shit don't work. If you're lame, you are lame. Yes, you come around and you start throwing money out, niggas is gonna be there grabbing that money. But once that money start, you can't throw that money out no more. Once you start acting a certain type of way after you so giving, niggas just smell the pussy on you, the bitch, and niggas just start fucking pressing you. Look at the whole Cuba nigga. The whole Cuba nigga is a whole fucking clown out here. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. Whoever, listen, I don't expect people to get mad at the nigga for stuff he did to me. I don't. But I do expect y'all niggas to observe the kind of nonsense that niggas do. You heard? Nigga try to say, nigga thought the whole shit with my kid was shit, the shit was funny. Niggas thought that shit was hilarious. Even the Bucks nigga. Niggas thought that shit was hilarious when the nigga called my son and had my son come up there to fucking give me a Bozo award. They say that shit all the time. Laugh now, cry later. You heard? Niggas think they doing the biggest shit ever. And then that shit comes back and fucking nips them right in the ass. Whoop, you heard? Then they be out here looking stupid. Look at the Cuba. Look what happened to Cuba. Respectfully, look what happened to Cuba. All that trolling, all that big money shit, and then all for OG to be walking through a park and find his right sneaker, cause Cuba got the left one. He showed that shit. OG finds his left sneaker in the fucking garbage can. You heard? Respectfully. He fucking, for months, if not a year already, been trolling this nigga OG about his looks. Oh, the nigga don't fucking show his looks. He's showing half his face. And niggas is like, yo, shout out to Rose Gold. Rose Gold, I know them niggas got some kind of smoke, but I know Rose Gold's choke, but like, yo, respectfully. OG goes live every fucking morning and cams up every morning. No, get the fuck out of here. No, he don't. He only shows half his face. How does he show half his face when he props his phone up and he stands in front of the phone? How the fuck? But niggas don't want to accept that. Niggas, you know why? Because the minute he thought OG was going to be embarrassed of himself so bad that he wasn't going to show his face. He's like, I'm never going to have to show my penthouse. He's never going to show his face. Oh, you know what? The thing was that OG didn't grab the phone and accept his challenge right there and was like, here, let me cam up. Nah, what OG did was OG waited till the next day and then the next day and then the next day, started going live and camming up and working out. Two birds, one stone, respectfully. Now this nigga, he's still over there in the car screaming, yo, the nigga don't want to show his face. I'm not gonna show my penthouse. Bitch, he shows his face every fucking day. Now, then he starts talking about OG's teeth. Oh, let me make these AI pictures of a brute toothbrush and some toothpaste. Motherfucker, well, you need a 3D printer and print that shit out for your damn self, nigga, because it looked like that one tooth. There's a picture, and I can't even show it because I don't even got my StreamYard paid for, so I can't even do a banner. But the picture that shows the tooth, the one rotted tooth, it's like a missing. There's a missing two teeth, right? And then there's your next tooth. There's a molar going towards the back, right? That shit looked like. Look, when Cuba's dad passed away, he left him some money, right? He did. He left him a little grip. That's how he's able to grease niggas' palms and shit. You heard? But that tooth, that molar, that shit comes from generations. They listen. Back in the days, Ali Thomas, salute. Back in the days, like Cuba's ancestors, they used to shout out to Top Shots. You know how Top Shots be saying that testicles used to be a delicacy? So them niggas in Cuba, they used to fucking they used to get boars and shit like that, boars and hogs and shit like that, and they used to chop it up, nigga. They divide the food between the little fucking villages, and then like the bones, they make fucking all kinds of jewelry, the nuts, the ball, the testicles. They put them in. They make baby pacifiers out of fucking boars, dinglings. You heard? Kuba was running around with the dingling in his mouth as a pacifier, respectfully, and then they take the bones and shit and they make teeth out of them. And then as the people pass away, they take the tooth out and then they pass it on to somebody else. That tooth that's fucked up in his mouth, that shit comes from like generations and generations. That shit's been in like 10 different motherfuckers' mouths. You heard? That's a fact. Drive got salute. Sexy J salute. Yeah, and then the bend over Paul nigga, he's a fucking flamer for real. Shout out to damn, I forgot homeboy's name again, OG. But homeboy was out here cooking him. He thought he was gonna fucking say some slick shit to me. Then when I fucking addressed the nigga's gonna run and block me. And only time the nigga got a fucking feels like he got a pair is when he's got 5-6 people on the panel shooting at me. Then the nigga might have a couple things to say to Henny. You heard? He's another dick sucker. You heard? Respectfully. Nah, it wasn't Wax AP, yo. It was the nigga that used to go live that they say he can't rap. I just asked you this a couple days ago. I forgot his name. You know what I'm saying? These niggas be out here doing and then you know what's crazy? I said this shit in one of my first streams. Like, you can cover that shit up all you want. You can pretend to be the biggest gangster killer, whatever the fuck you can pretend to be a good boy. You know what I'm saying? If you're a gangster killer. But eventually, that shit seeps out. So if you're a gangster killer, whatever, and you try to be a good boy, eventually somebody's gonna do something or say something, and that shit's gonna get, and the real you's gonna come out. The same thing if you're a pussy ass nigga and you act like you're a fucking thug, gangsta ass nigga. You're gonna, oh shit, I could talk hella shit on this online shit. But eventually you're gonna have to leave your house, and you're gonna run into somebody, or you're gonna be on a panel somewhere, somehow that shit's gonna leak out, and niggas is gonna know you fucking pussy. And Cuba did that shit already. Ross Ben did that shit. That was Ross fucking claim to fame, sucking on Matruski, respectfully. That was his claim to fame, respectfully, sucking on dick. Come on now. Look at you, the stain nigga. The stain nigga. Look how long he been running around the sector calling niggas pussies, and niggas is hoe ass niggas, and niggas is this niggas, and then niggas is that niggas. And look what happened to the nigga. Look what happened to the nigga. To all that fucking tough guy shit, all you gotta tell the niggas, yo, your bitch fucking like my dingaling pic. Whoa, the niggas fucking shit crumbled. The niggas shit crumbled. Then he got the niggas that he looked up to. You got the Mac Means, the DBNs, the OGs. This nigga looked up to all these niggas. All of them. He wanted acceptance from all of them. The minute these niggas turn around and flame him for what he really is, the niggas over there fucking licking his wounds. Looking like a big fucking crica, you heard? And then you got the big 5-inch Irv. What happened? I thought y'all was Rico Squad. The niggas should have came out blazing, you heard? That's a fact. You should have had Havoc in the front line, you heard? With his fucking Jerry curl dripping. You know, you should have had fucking Chino, should have had Irv, should have had Jess, all of them. What happened? Shit's crazy, you heard? Niggas be acting like fucking killers out here, and then these niggas be really mad Toto. Wild Toto. You heard? Go out here spending his hard-earned money, sending it to fucking kids he don't even know. Respectfully. My son doesn't even know the nigga's name. That's a fact. 2 days ago, the nigga didn't even know the nigga's name. That's a fact. 2 nights ago, we said, yo, What's dude's name that sent you that money? I don't know. I don't know how he even knew my cash app. Respectfully. He's talking about all the nigga try to do it to for the for for the good and the nigga got a whole fucking mouth look fucking crazy. Nigga sat here for months, staying to 3, 4 in the morning, talking about OG's teeth. OG tell you, bitch, I fucking hit my shit when I was young, my shit crooked. He'll tell you. But he be out here. Guga's out here fucking sending money to kids and shit like that, and this nigga got a whole fucking yeast infection in his mouth. How this nigga got a yeast infection in his mouth? Yeah, he's a fucking chomo. Yeah, he's a fucking chomo. A pussy chomo, you heard? Because the real nigga would have said, yeah, nigga, I sent you some money, you heard? I sent you some money, I did that, do something. That's what a real nigga would have said, not him. Nah, I did that because I was concerned for the kids, and I thought I was sending it to the wife. Meanwhile, the cash app I sent it to says Isaiah. Shut the fuck up, you fucking dick-sucking fucking Cuban bitch, you heard? That nigga's an illegal dick-sucking alien, you heard? Yeah, but rock his head with his butthole is crazy. Yo, but that's what I'm saying though. We've been no right. Listen. Shout out to the females, but the girls get jumped in, not jumped in. They get effed in. You heard, to the gangs and shit. Rotsky got effed in too. You heard? He got teabagged into the gang. You heard? That's a fact. That's a fact. The other nigga, listen, I said this shit a couple weeks ago. I'm like, yo, I'm patient. I got patience. I got patience. I let them do whatever they're gonna do and watch them crumble. Yo, behind the bar thinks I forgot about him. He's out here calling me a bad dad. Meanwhile, he's having a whole affair with a whole nother woman on fucking YouTube. Nigga gonna point his fingers at me. I'm not a perfect dad, obviously. You heard I had 3 kids when I was 15 and I was running wild. Respectfully. Yo, Freshly, what's the word? Respectfully. I'm telling you, but that man, I don't come up here and call anybody a bad father. I don't come up here and say, yo, if you're doing your shit and you spending time, yo, salute to you, God bless, you know what I'm saying? That man came up here and called me a bad father. Well, this, all kinds of crazy shit. Meanwhile, niggas over there behind the scenes getting their dick sucked and shit like that. You heard? You heard? Behind the bar was getting his little meat sucked. You heard? Because that's what I was told. It was a little meat sucking going on. You heard? Little meat sucking. You heard? You know what I'm saying? The 050 duck stupid nigga. I know China Brim be trolling. I know he does. But with there's a little bit of truth in these trolling, in the trolling that be going on. You heard? What's the first thing China said over there on kitty shit? Yo, we been told you to stop jacking 050. Stupid nigga, still don't get it. I here think slashing the seas and fucking clown work shit. That nigga's never been. He's always been one of them niggas that's in the window banging. Ain't never did nothing. I seen somebody asking him something about Rikers Island. No, I never been on Rikers Island, but my people told me, like, what? Man, you's a fucking clown, nigga. That's why your shit. That's why you are where you are. You heard? That's why when you do the Clash of the Titans, nobody pulls the fuck up. That shit was Harlem's and China's. You talking about niggas making bread, niggas getting to the bag. Yo, niggas just fucking being messy anyways. Yeah, on our time, nigga. We're not being messy to make you a bag, nigga. What the fuck you thought? Fuck you thought this was, nigga? Huh? Huh? Oh, hit me up. We're gonna establish some rules so niggas don't violate. But then you let niggas go up there violating. Suck my dick, bucks with your mom's lips. You heard? Bitch ass nigga. Fucking niggas is suckers, nigga. Then you get up here and you fucking say, listen, I said this shit from the beginning. I rock with people. That don't mean that I'm in a fucking in any kind of clique, right? I rock with people. I rock with a lot of people. People take that shit. People take that shit a little too far sometimes. You heard? They do take that little shit too far, but then they fail to realize when the shoe's on the other foot, niggas don't get mad at niggas when niggas rock with niggas. We don't. You know what I'm saying? Wax. What up, James? Salute. When when you see somebody that you fuck with somebody that you don't fuck with. At least I don't say nothing. I don't. I don't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like just because they just on me or because I don't fuck with them, that don't mean that you can't fuck with them. That might be your boy, shit like that. But then when it's the other way around, niggas get all upset. Oh, the Gulo their boys nigga fucking had this nigga took a screenshot. Everybody that was on Top Shot's fucking on Top Shot's fucking panel one day, and then he went and did a post and said the special the yellow school short school, but some crazy shit on his post. But I was on the panel, nigga, and I took that shit like, bitch, like you can play with niggas, don't play with me, son. Don't fucking play with me. This nigga over here, this nigga got the front of his mouth is made out of butt plug rubber, silicone. You heard? And then the side teeth is made from dildo rubber. Respectfully, two tone. The front is dildo fucking silicone, and then the side teeth, the molars, that shit is fucking. That shit is dildo fucking rubber. You heard? That's a fact. That's a fact. He got two tone. You heard? The the butt plug silicone is a little cheaper than the dildo rubber. You heard? So he only could afford to get a couple dildo rubber. That's why if you look at his teeth, some of them are like yellow and some of them are like white gray. You heard? Respectfully. Yeah, his teeth is decaying. Like his fucking dental insurance got deported. You heard? They deported his dental insurance. Respectfully, out here. See, that's another thing. Adding on to the shit I was saying about the shit ends up seeping through. You could be a big pussy nigga. You get online, you have a couple good lines in a chat. You have a good battle. Now you feel like you fucking like you're a thug. Like you was born and you lived that life. You yeah, the nigga that shit starts seeping through, man. You get on camera, you start thinking. Let me tell you this, right? The two females, the two females that almost went at it a couple months ago, they're real good friends. They be on here on YouTube and shit like that. I remember maybe a year, 2 years ago, they was telling him, "Yo, cam up, cam up. You know, flirting with the nigga. The nigga cammed up, right? The nigga cammed up and he was flexing himself, like showing on his face, like you know what I'm saying. And I thought to myself, like, if them two shorties told me to cam up, I'm laughing it off, and I'm not camming up. Respectfully, I'm not. Not for them. The nigga cammed up and thought he was doing something. And then a couple days ago, I don't know who got that screenshot. I think it was OG. Shout out to whoever got that screenshot of that nigga with his mouth open. Holy shit. Holy shit. That nigga's got like 7 teeth in his mouth. You heard? Like 7 teeth, and two of them is two of them are made from dildo rubber. You heard? Look at the front 2 teeth. That's straight dildo rubber. The best. He paid good money for that dildo rubber. You heard? Miss Shirley, salute. That's a fact. That's a fact. I'm just telling these people how there's a dude right on YouTube that be running around calling people fucking po ass niggas and how much money he got, and he just somebody caught him in a camera slip, right? And he showed the inside of his mouth. Meanwhile, the man is sending my kid money. He's got two-tone teeth. The front of his teeth are made out of dildo rubber, and then the side molars are made out of butt plug silicone. You heard? Respectfully. Cavity del Bronx, yeah. He's a fucking clown. Dead ass, he's a fucking clown. He's a clown, can't speak English, can't speak Spanish, can't read English. As a matter of fact, Miss Shirley, I don't want to put your business out there, but you you're into that bit. You're in that This is what you do. Is there any is there any tips? Because this son of a bitch been here for 30 years, 40 years. He's an immigrant from Cuba and hasn't learned his full English yet. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. Remind you, my father and my family on my father's side are Mexicans, and then my mom and on my mother's side they're Puerto Ricans. So I have a lot of family that cannot speak great English, but they're not on the internet kicking people while they're down or making people feel like they're beneath them. You know what I'm saying? My people's they're not like that. This motherfucker be going around trying to knock people and talk the worst about fucking people. Meanwhile, he can't even pronounce fucking states correctly. You heard? Need some Rosetta Stone or some kind of he needs to go to some kind of summer school. You heard? Respectfully. Respectfully, that nigga, Cuba del summer school, you heard? Cuba del Bosis. Word up. Word up. That's it. Look, respectfully, and I haven't even seen, like I said, I ain't been around that much. I'll come into a channel, I say what's up to a few people, and then I'll dip and shit. I haven't seen Crook around, you heard? But last time I seen Crook was up there fucking telling Kulos, told him about himself. And if you pay attention, you really don't see him rocking the way, you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas be moving funny, you heard? I haven't been seeing Crook really rocking with boy like that. I seen him over there, but not like that, you heard? That's a fact. That's a fact. Let's put that up here. I like that one, you heard? I like that one. You heard? You heard? I was about to get on, I ain't gonna front, I was about to get on DC's ass, pause, but that nigga's really a nobody too, son. Respectfully, you heard? He's a clown. He's a dick-sucking clown, you heard? He's a dick-sucking clown. I'm surprised he don't be in Cuba's chat. He seemed like to me one of those Cubas. So you know who he looks like to me? Respectfully, you know who DC looks like to me? Like Boston Fupa. Them niggas look identical to me. If you ask me, yo, who is this? I would be like, I don't know if that's DC or if that's Fupa del Bronx or not Fupa, Boston Fupa. Respectfully, you heard? I wouldn't know how to tell them apart. You know what I'm saying? Maybe because DC be lactating. You heard? Maybe his shirt around his nipples might be a little wet. You heard? That's how you might be able to distinguish the difference. You heard? Oh, that's not Fupa. That's DC. Look at his shirt. You heard? Respectfully, that's a fact. You heard? These niggas is fucking clowns out here, son. I I see OG going at it with I see everybody that's going at it. The whole OG, the whole Mac, the whole Sage. Like I get that. I fuck with everybody. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, but all them other niggas, like the Cuba, the fucking behind the bar, the Ducks, the Roskies. Them niggas are fucking dick sucking fucking homos. You heard? Those are dick sucking creators. You heard? Those are dick sucking creators. And then you got the DJ Bop. You got the DC. All them niggas are dick sucking supporters. You heard? You got the dick sucking creators, and then you got the dick sucking supporters. You heard? That's why I say I feel like DCs and the Fupas and them niggas should be in Cuba's chat. You heard? That's a fact. Gay gang. That's a fact. That's a fact. Um, look. I don't really fuck with SP. I don't. The nigga was all on my Johnson and Johnson pause. He was all over the deals niggas. You heard? He was. He Pain put a little pressure on him. You know what I'm saying? Pain put a little pressure on him. The nigga thought he could start a little fucking campaign. The nigga seen it didn't work. But I have to say though that the nigga last time he went, he dropped the link. I went up there, and the nigga gave, you know what I'm saying? We talked our shit up there. That I respect. You heard? That I respect. That he understands the whole dirty sector shit. But like the fucking the Cuba, the nigga I was up there fucking, the nigga was up there throwing me all kinds of franks and shit like that. I'm backstage. I call up Mac me from my other phone. I'm like, yo. He's like, I said, yo, tell the nigga to pull me up. Mac's like, you backstage? I'm like, yeah, show Mac. He's like, oh shit, yo, Henny said pull him up. Oh no, I don't fuck with that. Fuck you, nigga. Fuck you. I hope your wife is fucking gasping for air right now. I hope she got boogers and saliva and tears coming out her face right now. You heard? I hope that shit is so down her throat. Respectfully. Ra too. Ra too. Ra's another dick sucker, you heard? And like I said, shame on those girls. I think I follow one of those girls too. But shame on them. It don't seem like when the nigga be calling when the nigga be up there talking, lying on me and calling me a pedo and all this shit. The girls be in the chat talking about, oh yeah, that's crazy, oh that's crazy. Bitches don't even know me. You heard? They don't. They don't even know me. Oh, but that's crazy. They don't ask, oh, well, how do you know this? You got the DC dick sucking nigga in the chat talking about, yeah, you don't need paperwork in the fucking actual daughter. It comes out of the actual daughter's mouth. You stupid fuck. You lactating stupid fuck. My daughter that came online is 29 years old, right? She's not even Melissa's daughter, my nigga. You heard? She ain't never ever said that her sister told her that I did anything to her. She ain't never say that. What she said was that she had to lie to the police, but she was talking about a whole different incident about Melissa going to jail. She lied on the. She said that she lied to the police about an incident Melissa went to jail over. You heard? Respectfully, that's what they was talking about. But DC, the dick swallowing nigga, he takes that shit and spins it. Oh no, the daughter tell you that. First of all, my daughter, the one they talking about, she's 13 now. You heard? You ain't never heard her voice. You ain't never heard her. You might have heard her at my crib before, but you ain't never heard her on nobody's panel giving any kind of story. And then the daughter that was on the panel is her half sister. It's my second oldest daughter. You heard? But Melissa, she has nothing to do with Melissa. You heard? Respectfully. You know what I'm saying? These niggas, like I said, some of these, I know for a fact that Roski knows that shit is not true. Roski's looking for some kind of clout. Roski's, he just, you know, bro, the nigga wanted to get in the gang so bad, he sucked a dick. So imagine the lengths he'll go to get something he wants. You heard? He sucked the whole dick before, bro. You heard? Then you got DC, the fucking running around. Niggas be like, yo, niggas be trying. I see the nigga in Eve's chat one day. He said, yo, niggas be trauma bonding. That shit is so sad. This is what the kids see. This is why the kids are growing all so fucked up. This is what. And this fucking dickwad does. I don't know who posted it. Some batteries, dude. Some no batteries maybe posted a fucking of DC and New Jersey. And shout out to New Jersey J. But DC went into New Jersey J shit. It was like, oh, great live. DC was like, or Jay was like, suck a dick, nigga. Fuck out of here, stupid motherfucker. You think you're gonna be? You thought you're gonna be on some DL or I'm gonna get close to you, niggas. Nobody likes you, nigga. I told you. You be shout out to OG. You be in OG's chat and yeah. Nigga, let OG say, let OG go live and say, yo, it's open season in this chat. I bet you won't type. And I bet if you did type, I bet you be one of the first niggas boomed out of there. You heard? Niggas don't like you, nigga. Niggas don't like you. You's a fake ass nigga. You's over there calling OG's daughter a retard, nigga. You was, nigga. I pay attention to all that shit. You was over there calling OG's child a fucking retard. You've mentioned shit about DBNs, but then when it benefits you, oh no, I don't know what you're talking about. Niggas, you's a sucker, DC. You heard? You's a sucker, nigga. You's a sucker. Respectfully. That's a fact. Yeah, the nigga does that shit. Nigga, he thinks he's slick. He gets in where he's one of them niggas that gets in where he fits in. You heard? That's a fact. If in this chat, we might be saying, nah, kids is off. Nah, don't say that about the nigga kids. Nah. But then you go to a next chat and they're giving it up like that. Oh, fuck his kids, fuck his kids. He's in there saying, fuck them kids too, respectfully. You heard? That's what type of nigga he is. This dick sucking nigga. Like I said, if the niggas in the chat all the time, I don't care. I don't care. Talk your shit. If this is what you do, I'm obviously I'm gonna get used to the shit already. DC, he only goes in chats that he's allowed to. He just started going in OG's chat with the whole Sage thing, and that's because Sage and React were fucking clowning him about how much fucking milk he produces yearly. Respectfully, that's why the niggas mad at Sage and fucking React, cause them niggas was exposing the nigga how much fucking steroids the nigga takes and how much fucking milk the nigga produces yearly. You heard? That's a fact. See? See what I say? You be chilling in the bushes, nigga. You see what I'm saying? This the type of clown nigga you is. This the type of clown nigga you is. I said something to you that made you drop down, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo, and come in my chat, pussy ass nigga. Yeah. You heard? DC took his kids out to DC took his kids out for a nice family day vacation a couple weeks ago. Then ended the night not with a. I'm gonna put on a movie for my kids, or I'm gonna put Netflix on, or I'm gonna read them a book. No, you know what he ended the night with? Let me show my kids how to get online and suck Henny's dick. You heard? That's what he did. That's what he did. That's a fact. He said, let me get online. And so we had a fucking great family day together. So why not end it on showing my fucking family how to suck a fucking big matruski? You heard? That's what he said. Respectfully. You heard? Respectfully. Respectfully. You heard? DC, the way you be out here sucking matruski, I'm pretty sure your wifey got a hell of a neck game. You heard? I'm pretty sure her neck game is fucking, as like DBN would say, spectacular. You heard? Respectfully. Yeah, that's just crazy. Mm-hmm. That's a fact. That's a fact. Yeah, Bruce is in the other room. You heard? Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. He spends one evening with his kids, and he's the best father. But then 'cause he's online. Listen, oh, I've been such a great father with my kids all day long. I was on boats in the sand, and now I'm up here with your fucking meat down my fucking throat, Henny. You heard? You heard? Before you put my meat in your mouth, I didn't hear you say, listen, girls, you gotta spit on it. You heard? I didn't hear you say that. You heard? Respectfully, DC, I've been knowing you was in the bushes. Facts. All these niggas is fucking the people I've said are big ass clowns, you heard? Big ass clowns. Yeah, that's a fact. That's what I'm saying. Here we go. Here we go with the. You see? I appreciate you coming through though. Respectfully, I do. Roski, you a bum ass nigga though. You was up there sucking wild Bicho the other day. You was sucking wild OG Bicho. That's a fact. You was sucking wild OG Bicho, and now it seems like now you really want to suck OG's Bicho. That's crazy. That's crazy. Why don't you get in contact with DC? I'm sure you guys are. I'm sure he'll go on a date with you. You heard? Hey, yo, Roski. Listen. I hope you just like when you go on your platform and you say wild, crazy shit about kids and about Henny and about all kinds of stuff, right? I just want you to know that we're on the same type of timing. You heard? Um, all that shit you talking, I don't jack that shit, nigga. I don't jack that shit. You talking mad shit about kids and shit like that? You's a fucking clown, nigga. You heard? You're a clown. And Cuba, I'm gonna tell you one thing. That's that's one thing I would look forward to seeing if you slap the shit out of Cuba. Besides that, though, if Cuba got the best of you, I'm gonna get a laugh out of that too, respectfully. Roski, I'm keeping it real with you. If you punch Cuba in the face and knock him out, I'm gonna get a thrill. Best believe I'm gonna have that shit screen recorded. You heard? But if you punch him in the mouth and he turns around and knocks you the fuck out, oh, that's getting played too. That's a fact. That's getting played too. You heard? Word up. Word up. I don't know. I kind of saw like I watched that video when you was doing when you and Artie were fighting, and I kind of seen the energy that Chase had and the energy that Cuba had. Chase looked like he still had the same energy as his usual self. You heard? But Cuba seemed like he was a professional camera holder. You heard? That's a fact. You heard? It's a fucking yeah, that's a fact. It's a win-win for me. It's a win-win for the sector. Respectfully. Y'all know damn well if either Roski's live or Kuba's live, and one of them pulls up to each other and punches the other one and catches wreck, we're gonna have a field day. We're gonna have a field day, but we're still gonna talk shit. So if Kuba pulls up to Roski and beats Roski's ass, we're gonna be like, good for you, Roski. Kuba, you won't do that to me though, you pussy ass nigga. You heard? You's a pussy nigga. And the same way around. If Roski whoops fucking Cuba's ass, it's like, Cuba, you got beat up by Roski's mook ass. Roski fucking got into the gang by sucking Wild Beetle, you heard? But then we can't even hit Roski. Yo, we can't even hit Roski after that because they say you can't fight no mooks, right? We're not supposed to fight mooks, are we? That's like that's like that's like I don't know. That's kind of like fighting a girl, right? Trey, salute. Are we allowed to punch a fucking mook in the mouth? I don't know if we're allowed to punch a mook in the mouth, you heard? Yeah, that's a fact. 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 He be up to saying the craziest shit too. And then you say that everybody else is wreck. Roski, how you gonna tell niggas that this is just wreck and shit like that? How you expect it to be just wreck? You say you got real smoke with Sage and Cuba. I would believe that you do have real smoke with Sage. I do believe that. Even with Cuba, you said something about his child. You did. Um, I would expect you to have real beef with them because you said something about their child. You heard? But you also say shit about my child. You also say shit about fucking Trays. You also say shit about DBN. You also say shit about OG. Nigga, how do you expect all these, like, Ronnie, you know the world of trouble you would be in if we all lived in the Bronx? You heard? You would not be online saying none of this stuff. I swear to God you wouldn't. Maybe you would have, but that would have been it. Yeah, Calvin's over there washing his car by a fucking high school, you heard? That's a fact. Yo, that's just crazy. Yeah, I know he get no respect. Yo, how you gonna listen? Listen, they. I can guarantee you when Roski leaves this house, don't nobody in his building know he be on live talking mad shit. He's probably the door boy. He's probably the Venezuela Reyes to the building he lives in. You heard? That's a fact. That's how he earns his stay. You heard? Stop it. DGR made him run to the rooftop. Yo, Roski, I know you be doing your lineup with a magic marker, nigga. I hope for the next year you have to fucking do your lineup, nigga, in a moving car. You heard? Bitch ass nigga. On a bumpy road with mad fucking potholes. You heard? Yo, that's when Roski be in a bad mood when he gotta do a lineup on the train. You heard? He's like, fuck this. When I get home, I'm going live. Yeah, that's disgusting, OG. Oh shit. That's a fact though. Niggas be wilding out, son. I'm like, yo. I seen OG this morning was shooting at King Charles. I don't know what that was about. I seen he was live. I saw he was live, but I didn't go over there. I was doing something. Um, so I'm assuming he's testing. I gotta go catch that replay unless he put that shit on private. But I gotta go see what he was talking about. You heard? Cause KT be throwing little subliminals sometimes too. You heard? Shout out to KT. I know KT's like, yo, what the fuck wrong with this nigga? Nah, but I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what the fuck's been going on with that. I just know certain people been going at it and shit like that. So when I see the live, I see the title and I'm like, oh shit, they still going at it. But I've been moving around and shit, man. Respectfully. Yo, Ronnie, listen, keep it real. Every time Ronnie goes live and he turns on his camera, he should have a Tropicana or a Minute Maid shirt on or some kind of merch and shit like that, right? They should be sponsoring his shit. That's a fact. They should be sponsoring his shit. You heard? Tropicana, the brand that stands behind the big B's. You heard? He got hangman dreads. That's a fact. He got the scheme team special, you heard? He's got the scheme team special. That's a fact. Scheme team had his listen, when you buy a loaf of bread, like the sandwich bread, you know how it come with that little thing in the end where how you close it back up? It's like a little, I don't know what you call that shit, but it's like a little metal piece and you twist it, the little twist thing. That nigga had his dreads like he attached one dread to the other, and with one of those things. You heard? That's a fact. That's a fact. He got the scheme dreads. That's a fact. The HIV the HIV affected his dreads. You heard? Yo, that shit is disgusting. You heard? Shit. That's a fact. I would wear a hat. Yo, you would have never seen me on live without a hat on. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. I don't give a fuck how mad you get me. Give me my hat. Give me my hat. I'm going live. Bitch, I need my phone in my hat. That should be Roski's motto. You heard? I need my phone in my hat. You heard? I just need my phone in my hat. That's a fact. Bitch, I'm going live on these niggas right now. Give my hat. Where my hat? Somebody find my hat. Yo, that shit is fucking crazy. That's a fact. That's a fact. Oh, gee, you going back live, bro? DBN, somebody go live. That's a fact. This nigga, I did catch some Morosky shit yesterday. I was coming back home and shit. I was with my son and I tuned in for a second. I'm like, man, this nigga right here, boy. This nigga right here, it gotta be the medication or something got this nigga twisted. That's a fact. That's a fact. What's up with Hassan? I ain't seen Hassan outside. The AIDS is closing his hair follicles. That's crazy. He's getting the hair transplant from They're supposed to go to Turkey for that shit, but he found this new doctor on Temu. You heard? In the back of the Temu book, there's a little Remember the source? You remember in the back of the source they had the little jewelry joint, and they had this little advertisements in the back of the book. In the back of the Temu joint, there's one for the doctors, the Turkey doctors, the Turkish doctors. You heard? Temu special transplant. You heard? Yo, that's crazy. The inside of his hats got mad fucking the when he puts it on, the magic marker leaks onto that shit. You heard? You got mad black stains of the black ink inside his fucking hat. That's who should be sponsoring him for real, Sharpie. You heard? That's a fact. He should have a big ass fucking Sharpie. Like that should be behind him. Pause. Like when he does his lives and shit. That's a fact. His just in a pack of ass hairpiece is crazy. Oh, 49 and 3rd Ave. Oh, they got one over there. That's what's up. Yeah, the Bronx does have everything. You heard? Bronx has everything, especially 3rd Ave. You heard? Yo, yo, when is the Clash of the Titans going down? You heard? I heard it was I thought I saw Mac was gonna be over there. Mac and maybe Artie. Mac and Artie, or 16 and Hassan, right? Yo, OG, you need to start on your StreamYard, bro. I think the first month is free, or you can get it free. Period. You don't have to get the subscription. You can get the whole free package, anyways. And you should do that shit yourself over there. You heard? Facts. Or at the Animal House. That's a fact. If you ain't got the new fucking avatar, so open the house back up. You heard? And show this fucking 050 ducky pool how it's done. Respectfully. Give Harlem and China another reason to be again disappointed in him. Like, yo, we give you one shot. We give you a chance. We didn't take you to PR. We felt bad for you. We felt bad. So we alley-ooped our previous shit, which is Clash of the Titans. Here. This you can't fail with this. Here you can't, and you fucking fail with this shit, bro. You can't even put the shit together, bro. See what you get, you stupid nigga? Motherfuckers getting line. Yo, these motherfuckers. They just wanna hate, or yo, they don't wanna come over here because I don't wanna go over there because you're a fucking clown, nigga. Niggas don't wanna come around clowns. You're a fucking bozo for real. You're fucking slashing your seeds at 53 years old, bro. Come on, 53 and you're slashing your seeds. Oh, it's just a form of habit. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. You just think you look cool for the people when you slash the C, and to me, you look like a fucking stupid motherfucker, son. Respectfully, I don't find like that's just crazy to me. You heard? And then you try to have some kind of intellectual fucking conversation with somebody. Meanwhile, you're slashing your C's. Sheesh. They had to cut it from the titties down, so his they could get his head out. Pause. Yeah, Roski got a fucking fucked up looking head. You know what that is too. I feel like that's I don't know. Like that nigga head is like mad crazy. Yeah, one more reason. That's right. Do you know? Listen, he said, "Yo, we're gonna let him." I bet you anything Harlem Legend behind the scenes told China too. Like, nah, nigga, he's gonna fuck our name up, nigga. You know, China was like, yo, man, how you gonna fuck our shit up? This is part 2. We already ran part 1. We already got our shit stamped. All right, let him go with that. We're gonna do the Clash of the Titans 2. And that's it. The first fucking person he has up there, the first person that goes up there like a cheerleading whore is fucking culo del no teeth. You heard? Culo del man missing teeth in his mouth. You heard? He's the first fucking goofy up there. This nigga, I bet you Harlem looked at China and says, told you. You heard? Told you. I gotta keep it 10,000. I told you. That's right. That's why when the nigga went to Kitty's platform the other day, he told Bucks, he was like, yo, didn't we tell you to stop jacking 050? Didn't we tell you to stop? That's why, nigga. That's why. That's why. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's why. That's why. How? Listen, right? And if Harlem Legend and China offered that shit to Bucks to try to revive his channel, let me tell you why they played the nigga, right? Because when China and Harlem did the Clash of the Titans, wasn't no arguing, and I don't mean arguing like amongst the people that were clashing. Obviously, that's all they did. I'm saying that Bucks is saying that the new one, there's gonna be rules. There's gonna be rules before the fucking actual clash. I asked him, how is that gonna work? Because if you got two fucking people from the dirty sector, they're gonna sit up here and say, okay, I can't say nothing about their mom, I can't say nothing about their kids. Okay, once you say something to me that's out of pocket, I'm going right for the jugular. Your mother could suck my dick, all kinds of crazy shit. You heard? I'm telling you. I might tell you, yeah, all right, I'm gonna follow the rules. But once that shit goes ding, 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 those rules are out the window. How are you gonna stop it? You're gonna have to end the show. You're gonna have to pull them in and end the show right in the middle of the show. You're gonna have to end the shit. How far is that gonna get you? Fucking the your class. That shit's not gonna get nowhere. Cause next time you go live, it's gonna happen again. It's gonna keep happening. These classes are supposed to be like war, Clash of the Titans. Mansourian candidate is crazy. Mansourian candidate is crazy. Yo, they get the nigga. They told the nigga, yo, here, take do a remake of the Clash of the Titans too. You know what these remakes gonna be called? The Butt Edition. You heard? They're gonna have to be called the Butt Edition. Clash of the Titans, the Butt Ass Edition. Respectfully, because in this one, you're not gonna be able to say this. You're not gonna be able because I monetize. We're gonna get my bag up. Fuck you guys' bags. You guys are gonna come to my channel, and I'm gonna make sure that next time Harlem Legend and China Brim goes to Puerto Rico, that I fucking carry their luggage. You heard? So you niggas are gonna come to my channel. You're gonna follow my rules. Somebody's gonna disrespect your sister or your girlfriend, and you're not gonna be able to fucking disrespect back. Because in the beginning, you said that you wasn't gonna disrespect my mother. So once I disrespect your sister, you can't say nothing about my mother. Yeah, the fuck right. You heard? Yeah, the fuck right. And then you're already a butt ass nigga that oh you think you I was gonna ask OG this yesterday. But I was like, let me, let me not just hop out the bushes. You see the way DC just hopped out the bushes just to say that, to show the fucking sector or the chat that he's been up in the bushes sucking wild meat, right? You saw how he dropped down and let it be known that he's been up there sucking mad wild meat. Same way. I didn't want to seem like that yesterday, so I just didn't say nothing at all. You see, DC, you see the power of having some kind of discipline? Had not dropped out the bushes, I'd have had to eat my words, you heard? But no, you let it be known that you dropped down from the head, you heard? The nigga's grabbing the skin of the tip, you heard? He dropped down, hey guys, I'm here, and pulled back up. I was gonna tell OG yesterday, I'm like, what happened to Bucks did it live the other day, and he turned on the camera and was like, "Yo, this is my. I'm the one that made that fucking stupid fucking SOL shit out of luck. The shit out of luck coat that is hanging up behind him on the wall like Mac Mean and Scheme Team's hats back in the days. Remember that? The way he has that jacket behind him. He said that he made that baby. He personally made that shit. Like he designed it and shit like that. He made that shit seem like that shit was fire. Like that shit was fire. I thought that shit was in Burlington Coat Factory. Huh? I thought it was in Burlington Coat Factory. What happened to that? What happened to the Burlington Coat Factory? Huh? I remember last year sometime you was arguing with somebody talking about that you have a fucking some kind of construction business, some kind of trucking, something about the truck. And then you came out talking about you got clothes. You know what it was? I'm gonna tell you what it was. He seen OG has his little store, and and I'm just saying, because obviously it's not a Burlington Coat Factory, but he got his store, he got his shit. He thought OG was going crazy on him, so he felt like, oh, I designed a jacket. I probably paid like $80 for this shit. You heard? I fucking he tried to make it say not only do I got clothes, but I'm in a man, you just suck, you're a sucker. You see what happens? You see what happens? You talk all this shit and then you can't fucking prove nothing. And then you end up looking stupid. Looking stupid as hell. Yeah, shit out of luck. That's a fact. That's one of I laughed mad hard. I think OG did the Burlington Coat Factory challenge, and I think Calico did the shit too. You heard? That shit was hilarious. That shit was hilarious. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's what I was saying when all that shit was going on with my son. Oh, you're gonna get his son up here. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get his son up here. Let me get his son. Let me get. I'm like, go ahead, do what you do, nigga. Y'all think y'all gonna move me with that shit? Man, you can suck my dick with your mother lips, respectfully. Respectfully. That's a fact. I don't give a fuck about that shit. But I get a thrill of watching you niggas fucking drown, you heard? I love that shit. I love that shit. When I seen that picture of Cuba's fucking haunted house of a mouth, when I saw that picture, I was like, you see how God works? Do you see how motherfucking God works? And then I caught the nigga on somebody's panel talking about, oh, Judge, you don't even come to my channel no more. Judge, you don't gonna put that woman on the spot and shit. You don't know what that woman's going through and shit like that. Oh, Judge, nigga, cause you're fucking buns, nigga. She don't wanna watch some trash shit. Niggas just fucking bozos, man. For real, for real. That's a fact. They be getting butthurt. Like Cuba and Ducks. The same way, let me tell y'all something. Y'all see the way DC dropped down from the tip? How he lowered himself down from the tip and then went back up there? You heard? He's still up there. He's watching us. You know who he's sitting right next to? He held the seat for DJ Bop, Culo del fucking Homo, and fucking Bucks. That's a fact. All of them are sitting right next to each other. You heard? Holding hands. Respectfully. And Stain. Stain, Irv. I got all these fucking clown niggas up there watching, you heard? And they're watching at the chat. They're watching everything that's going on in the chat. That's a fact. I give Roski a little more props and shit because Roski will drop down talking shit and bounce or whatever. But DC watches all the time. DC watches, and I wasn't even hit to this till a couple weeks ago. I was in OG's chat. We was talking about some St. Ides special brews and shit like that from back in the days. And we're talking about something completely different. And here he comes, open his mouth, slapping his chin. You heard? He opened his mouth and slapped his chin like, right here, Henny. Put it right here. Fuck out of here, nigga. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Niggas is weird, son. Niggas is weird. That's a fact. And Sean, I'm not gonna forget about you, bro. I don't give a fuck how many times you tell me to stop talking about it. No, I'm not gonna stop talking about it, bro. You gotta be aware that shit you did to me was out of pocket. You heard? Don't ever in your life again call another man and try to work out for him. You heard? Respectfully. That shit is straight gay. You heard? Yeah, yeah, that's a fact. Wax, that's a fact. Those were nosebleeds. Them tickets were like $60, $80 the most. You heard? They was all the way. They was all the way by the garbage can. You heard? Respectfully, you know the dumpster, but right before when you leave the stadium, you walk by that big ass garbage can and shit where you throw your last cup, your tissue, whatever. That should be overflowing every time. They were standing right next to that shit. That's where they were putting their drinks on. They were putting their drinks on that fucking garbage can when they were getting when they wanted to record a video of the show. They was putting their drinks on the garbage cans and shit. You heard? Mad flies all over them. That's a fact. Instead of sending my kid $200, he should have took $200 and bought better seats. You heard? Respectfully, that's a fact. Yo, listen, I was gonna tell you too. When y'all wanna talk shit about the culo del fucking no penthouse, go live and roast him on a Wednesday. You heard? Cause Wednesdays he has to go and clean windows and ping pong tables and walk dogs and shit like that. So he can only hear you talk shit, but he can't respond. You heard? That's the day. You want to really get him out his body? Go live on him on a Wednesday, early morning. You heard? And monkey foot on his ass for most of the morning. He'll go crazy. He does his job half-assed and all that shit. That's a fact. That's a fact. George, what's the word? These are facts. These are facts. These are facts. You know, you go live and shit like that. If you go live on somebody right now and you talking shit about them, you get a notification that that person went live. Sometimes you tend to want to stop your live and go listen to what they're saying about you. That nigga can't take that shit. He cannot take that shit. He think he goes. Listen, you can go to a little grocery store in New York, in the Bronx, anywhere, C-Town, one of those little, and you could buy a few packages of hot dogs. You could buy one of those combo one of those combo the little combos that you could buy like um 10 pounds of beef with you get the shit comes with ribs, the shit comes with hamburgers, it comes with half a pound of cheese. That's how that nigga be doing those fucking street barbecues, you heard? That's a fact. Cleaner than the Bronx, yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. Yeah, that's a fact. Fucking clown ass nigga. Nigga says, yo, I hate the dirty sector. I'm leaving. Fuck the dirty sector. But in the dirty sector, it's always fucking. And I don't think he understands. He think niggas really fuck with me. Yeah, niggas really fuck with me. But doesn't really understand how niggas look at the nigga. Like, bitch, you just made this whole ordeal. Oh, I'm leaving the dirty sector. This is my last dirty sector live. To be fucking slapping man meat on your face the next day. You heard? That shit was crazy. That's what's crazy. Yo, that shit be killing me, son. That shit be killing me. Like, how come they're not like why? Oh, gee, what you should have told the nigga to do was, yo, he would have did the numbers. He should have took a side by side. He said your teeth are so fucked up, right? He should have did a side by side teeth comparison. You uh you tell motherfucker, yo, my shit just cooking for whatever the fuck you tell people. But he should be talking about his shit though. Like, how is he calling your shit all fucked up and saying your shit have so much to say about your shit, but don't have his shit on his screen, fucking saying, yo, this is where dude punched me square in my mouth, you heard? Or this is from my fucking my girl's father's butt plug. When he passed away, we wanted to keep his name alive, so we took some of the rubber or some of the silicone and we look, boom, these are my two, you know what I'm saying? This is 213 and 14th and shit like that, or 27 and 8 and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Could have did that. It's crazy. He's out here looking crazy. Fucking like niggas out here looking crazy and shit. Word. All that money, a millionaire. Listen, like Wax said, a millionaire would have good seats. Good seats. The floor seats were at the concert. That shit was like a $900 or some shit like that. Dude, that should have been. You should have had 10 seats up there, 100 seats up there. You heard? If you're a millionaire, you'd have had at least 50 seats up there. That's a fact. 50 seats for you and your block. That's a fact. Yeah, he does this shit. Listen, he does this shit from the side, and the camera he holds it up, so the camera's looking down at him. Because when the camera's down and it looks up at him when he talks, you can see right in his mouth. You heard? You can see the roof of his mouth and all the peckers that destroyed the roof of his mouth. You can see that shit from the bottom angle. Pause. You heard? That's a fact. He has a severe mouth of pecker disease. You heard? The roof of his mouth has been peckerized. That's just crazy. You heard? Yo, yeah, cause that bottom view, that shit looked crazy, son. I said, holy shit. Nigga, from the other view, when you got your phone looking from up down, looking down on you, it look like you got a full mouth of full teeth in your shit, nigga. How come when you look like, damn, son? You're supposed to have, I don't even know how many teeth you're supposed to have in your mouth. But that motherfucker have, like on the top, he might have a good 6, 7 teeth, including molars. He got like good 4 in the front. Then he's missing one. He's got another one. He's missing another one. Nigga mouth look, he got a jack-o'-lantern mouth. That nigga, it's not even October. That nigga got jack-o'-lantern mouth. You heard? That shit is crazy. Nigga out here talking mad shit, and you out here with you got Jack's mouth, nigga. Fuck's wrong? This nigga got Jack's mouth. He out here talking mad shit about motherfuckers and shit, and motherfuckers looks and shit like that. You can't be out here talking mad shit. Wow. Meanwhile, saying you got all this money. How you got all this money, nigga? You missing mad teeth. You ain't even got porcelain veneers in your shit. Cuba, yeah. Yo, y'all remember back in the day they had that box, that little thing, is a whole, it looked like a box of teeth. And then you wind it up and the teeth used to like just go, da, 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 da. You know what I'm talking about? Should have just went and got all his teeth removed and bought one of them shits. Respectfully. That's a fact. I don't know. I've seen mad people going live and shit like that. I haven't seen nobody give a moment of silence for the stain nigga. You heard? Him and his squad. You know what I'm saying? Get them niggas we're still human beings, you heard? We're still human beings. When people pass and there's niggas been slaughtered, you know what I'm saying? They need a moment of silence, you heard? Cause them niggas is dead over there, you heard? Respectfully. Respectfully. Partial del Bronx. Poly del Bronx. Cuba del Polydent. Kappa, what up? Cuba del Polydent, you heard? Yo, Ming, what's the word? Hey, yo, OG, I fuck with I fuck with Sage and you heard? Like I said a minute ago, y'all, I fuck with both of y'all niggas, man. Like y'all both my man. This shit. Um, I think niggas is in. I think niggas is on vacation, but they be back off vacation. They be back on vacation. Yeah, that's been a good, decent battle though. Respectfully, you heard? It's been a decent battle. You know what I'm saying? It's not like the like OG. Sometimes you be going in on culo, and I be like, damn, that's not even a matchup. That's like, you know what I'm saying? That's like putting Tyson in with Ryan Garcia or some shit like that. You heard? It's like not even a matchup and shit like that. But he do be deserving that shit. He do be deserving that shit. And then listen, and again, listen. I ain't got no smoke. Shout out to Rico the Sleaze. You know what I'm saying? He showed me nothing but respect, respectfully. You heard? He's respected me. He ain't never crossed any lines. He's been, you know what I'm saying? When they try to make him pick sides and they try to make him go against the nigga, he wasn't going for that. You know what I'm saying? He held it down the same way I'm holding it down. You know what I'm saying? He said I didn't do nothing but respect him. So he wasn't backstabbing me and shit like that. But Kulo talks all this shit. Kulo talks all this shit about mooks and I don't want to even say that word, Matruski. Even though his fucking throat is lined with Matruski, his 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 esophagus is lined with Matruski skin. You heard? Yeah. His listen. You know all those kids that got circumcised in life. You know what I'm saying? All that skin for all the refugees that came from Cuba, they lined their esophagus with the skin, with the you know, the foreskin. So his esophagus is aligned with Matruski foreskin. You heard? Respectfully. Oh, I don't do this Matruski shit. I'm not gonna say the Matruski or yo, you be having certain people have lives and shit like that. Oh, you have them boys up there. You have them boys up there. And it's like, yo, Matruski was just a word, right? Just a word that we substitute so we wouldn't have to say dick back in the days. All right. Start throwing that shit around on the YouTube. Now it turns into like this all this other crazy shit, like niggas is gay and shit like that. Nah, nigga. Um, but Cuba is one that's like, oh, I'm not even saying the word. At least everybody else that says it, motherfuckers would be like, yeah, the niggas with the matruskis and the matruski, I get it, but niggas that say that shit. This nigga's like, oh, I'm not even saying that word. No, I'm not fixing my mouth to say it. You fix your mouth to suck it, but you don't fix your mouth to say it. All right, but and like I said, I got nothing but respect for Rico the Sleaze. You heard? Dead ass. You know what I'm saying? But Rico the Sleaze is gay, right? He lets him up there to talk his shit and all that. That's not an issue though. We're saying we're not gay people. We're saying that's just a name. We're just doing it for fun. But they uh 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 it's like you're scared. You're scared of Rico the Sleaze. Shout out to Rico the Sleaze again. I don't got no smoke with Rico the Sleaze. That's I fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? He's kept it real with me, dead ass. But how you say you call us? Oh, I don't even want to say the word. This and that and the third. Rico the Sleaze is gay. Uh, you don't say nothing to him. You don't. You don't say nothing to him. Nothing. You scared because you know what'll happen. Rico will drag you up and down these fucking dirty sector streets. You heard? And that's the last thing you want to do is be dragged up and down the street by Rico the Sleaze. That's a fact. And I know Rico the Sleaze. Rico the Sleaze a light, a live just for you. They got 2 in the morning and flame your ass for 3 hours. Dead ass. You heard? Stick all kinds of virtual fucking dicks in your ass and shit, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? You could, I can't say my Matruski, all them niggas is gay. But you have this nigga, you have gay people come on your platform all the time. Now, I'm not just talking about Rico, I'm talking about other people doing mook shit. You're a fucking clown. That's how I know you're just really a download dick sucker. You heard? Respectfully. Jersey J says that shit all the time. You're a download dick sucker. And but before I used to tell him, like, I can't put that on somebody. I'm not going to say he is 100% right. But before I used to say, nah, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, niggas beef, niggas will say some wild shit. Niggas beef, niggas. But now I really strongly believe that Kulo is a download dick sucker. I believe, respectfully, listen, and I keep it dead ass real with the whole duck shit I said before. Oh, I bet you Ducks be spending the night cool. I don't think the 050. I think Ducks is a duck. I think he's a sucker, a certified stupid nigga that still slashes his C's at 53 years old. Thinks, yo, Papino. thinks thinks he's doing some he's sending some kind of trend, not knowing that making up words like that some 80, 90 shit. You heard? We been did that. That's how we know niggas didn't come outside. Cause now the niggas coming out now. Anyways, the nigga, I don't think Duck spent the night, but I strongly believe DJ Bob spent the night at Cuba's house before. I believe that. Yeah, I believe Cuba went down and helped him pick his scooter up and bring it up to, next to that bed next to all those monitors, how Cuba has that bed. I believe DJ Bob's scooter was uh, parked right next to there with the kickstand. He put the kickstand and had the bike right next to the bed. You heard? And I bet you, DJ Bob done slept on that bed before. I'm not saying Cuba slept in there with him. I'm not. But I'm telling you that I bet you he slept on that bed before. Now, whatever's done whatever's done on the concourse stays on the concourse. You heard? You heard? But I wouldn't put it past him that DJ Bob had spent the night with Cuba before. You heard? Respectfully. Cuba be singing, he touched it in Mansoura. Bob touched it in Mansoura, you heard? Bob's a fucking clown. A fucking clown with a fucking speaking impediment, you heard? You heard? It sound like he got a fucking dick down his nasal passages, you heard? That's how DJ Bob talks. Word up. Word up. DJ Bob touched it in Mansoura, you heard? That's a fact. That's a fact. But instead of being smart niggas and not drawing attention to themselves, yeah, he touched it in Mansoura. That's a fact. These niggas make that shit be known, and then when the attention is focused on them, then it's an issue. Oh, this nigga's got a fucking nasty mouth. This nigga talks mad shit. That's a fact. He be smashing culo. Listen. Bob picks up culo in his scooter, and then Bob lets culo drive the scooter, so Bob could hug the nigga from the back. You heard? Bob be hugging when you see. Yo, OG, remember that video we was talking about how Culo said he was riding that motorcycle? It probably was him riding the motorcycle, but he didn't turn the camera around. I bet you Bob was sitting behind him, fucking hugging him. You heard? I bet you Bob was behind that motorcycle. That's a fact. Oh, Bob was my brother. Bob. It was like 11:30, 12 o'clock at night. It was probably later than that one night. I was in Cuba's chat a couple years ago. It was mad late. Them niggas was on, Cuba was on the block. Bob was like, nah, I just got out. I'm home. I'm tired. He was home in Brooklyn. Man, like 40 minutes later, he's like, man, fuck that. I'm on my way out there, you heard? Nigga, I'm like, nigga, it's about to be bedtime. Yeah, I know why. Because he wasn't going to have to ride back home, you heard? That's a fact. Culo made his wife sleep in the computer room. Next to Cuba's setup, he got that little like futon thing right there. Culo made his wife sleep on the futon while him and Bob slept on the bed, you heard? They both seem like flamers though, respectfully. I wonder who's the top and who's the bottom, you heard? Yeah, he had his... Yo, what was his name, man? I forgot the dude's name. They said that the nigga can't rap. They was on Rose Gold's joint before. Whatever his name is, man. Dude was cool. He came on my platform before shit. He was a cool dude. He said it the best. He said Bob used to sit on a butt plug and go around Brooklyn going down the streets at the speed bumps, and he would hit the speed bumps extra hard on his scooter. I said, yo, this nigga right here is a fucking demon, you heard? And I wasn't talking about the dude that said that about Bob. I was talking about Bob, nigga. If you running around on a scooter, nigga, with a butt plug in, hitting fucking speed bumps on purpose, extra hard, you're a demon, nigga. You're Lucifer himself, you heard? You're Lucifer himself. I bet you, I bet you Bob and Cuba, both of them niggas are power bottoms, you heard? And I bet you Cuba's wife be pegging them niggas, you heard? That's a fact. Cuba's wife be pegging both them niggas. Before I came out here, I'm like, damn, I know homeboy was talking shit about me a couple days ago. I'm like, damn, that shit was a couple days ago, you heard? I'm like, fuck it, though, gotta say something. Senderoni, that's a fact, OG. That's a fact, Senderoni. That's a fact. Uh, Senderoni, I don't think Senderoni was a demon for saying what he said about Bob. I think Bob's the demon for if that shit was true. Sheesh, sheesh. The Bob is definitely a flamer. You heard? He's a definitely. Listen, I never knew that. I didn't know this shit. I didn't know that Bob had a fucking that he lived with a. They shared a fucking studio. They rented out a studio with a twin bed, and they both slept on the motherfucker. You heard? That's a fact. They rented they rented the bed, and part of the lease was that Bob would pretend to be the fucking the mattress. You heard? They had a twin bed, and Bob was the mattress. You heard? That fucking stupid nigga Kulo talking about uh oh, that's my man. He's official. I met him in real life. I met him. I vouched for him. Yeah, I bet you did meet him in real life. I bet you would. You're really good. You're really acquainted with that man. That's a fact. Yeah, he fucking spooned that nigga, son. Yeah, the way Cuba looked at Bob, you could tell that Cuba was the spooner and Bob was the spoonee. You heard? Yeah, Bob's the one getting spooned. Bob's the one that gets spooned. You heard? Come over here, bitch. That's a fact. That's what Cuba said to the nigga. And they both bitches. They both bitches, but Cuba definitely said, "Come here, bitch." Fucking wild, crazy, nasty work. You heard? Yo, I'm bored, man. I'm bored like hell. I hope somebody goes live. Listen, OG, Bob and Kulo play they play they pretend. Like I bet you Bob pretends to be a slave and he calls fucking Kulo master, you heard? He looked like one of them fucking like one of those fucking I forgot what pretend to be dressed up and you know what I'm saying? It's platonic as fucking this crazy work, yo. They be pretending all the time that he had Cuba's escaping as a refugee from Cuba, you heard? And Bop is the nigga that picks him up on his raft, you heard? Bob takes the fucking tire out the back of his fucking out the out the back of his scooter. He throws it in the water, and they both hop in the raft. And that's the blue raft that you see. That you see. Uh. I seen OG post on his thumbnail. Somebody posted it showed Cuba on a blue raft. You heard? That's Bob's spare tire for his scooter. You heard? Yeah, they teach each other English. That's a fact. They say they be thinking she trusted in Miami together. You heard? That's a fact. Yeah, I bet you that shit is not even Wait, who's didn't Deadly Alliance just get didn't Deadly Alliance just had his mom find some bud and he was like, that's not weed, that's CBD. That's like I saw the nigga some Delta 9. That shit's crazy. That nigga got cool. I got yo. Listen. No, all jokes aside, right? Like in the summer of 2023, I went down to Orlando. I went down to Orlando to visit some family and shit like that. I went with a shorty, right? And I go over there and I visit my cousin Tuti. Tuti's like 62, maybe 63. She's older now, but I go visit her. You know what I'm saying? And she's like, yo, she smoked weed her whole life, like crazy. And she just started recently. She started having some kind of breathing problems, so she stopped smoking. But she was like, yo, before I quit smoking, she's like, I had to start going to pain management. And she's like, you know, you can't be in pain management with reefer in your fucking system. So I had to quit smoking weed. She's like, but in the process of quit smoking weed, she's like, I needed the weed. She's like, so I started buying these CBD moon rocks. And she showed me these moon rocks. They kind of smell like regular moon rocks, but they had a little like tart smell to it. She's like, but this is CBD, and she's like, I can't even smoke this shit either because CBD still comes up as in your urine as THC. So she's like, I got these little she's like, but this shit got me high as fuck. And I'm like, I don't want that shit, CBD. But she showed me that shit. This was in 2023. But then I watched all these lives that Cuba be up there showing his CBD and shit like that. I thought to myself, I'm like, I bet you that CBD moon rocks the nigga be smoking. That's a fact. He be smoking CBD K2, you heard? That shit is the moon rocks he be smoking, they're CBD mixed with K2, you heard? It's not even real bud. That's a fact. That shit is potpourri. That's a fact. Oh shit. I'm about to get up off here though. Hopefully somebody goes live and shit like that and I'll catch y'all over there, you heard? Hit the like button for me. Appreciate everybody that came through and chill with the boy. Um, just chilling, man. I'll catch y'all around. Peace and blessings.